Hi guys, welcome and welcome back. If this is your first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for clicking on this video. In this video, I'm gonna show you how you could do the knockout design in Stitch Artist 1. So if you only have the first version of Embroidery and Stitch Artist, you can also create that knockout design. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how to do that. My ask is just that you hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification bell so you'll be notified each time I make a video. All right guys, let's go, let's do this. Guys, so we are in the Embroidery software, and today I'm going to show you how to do the knockout design if you have Stitch Artist 1. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do, I am in my Embroidery software. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go up here where you see preference. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to rotate my hoop. Now, this is where you'll find all your hoops. You're going to choose the hoop that you are working with. I am working with a 5x7 hoop, but I want it not to be rotated 90 degrees. So I'm going to uncheck that and I'm going to press apply. And okay. After I do that, this is the hoop that I'm going to work with. Now, the first thing I want you to do, I want you to go into create mode. When you go in create mode, you will not see all these stitches that I have. I have up till Stitch Artist 3. You are just going to see maybe all these stitches right here without the ladder. That is okay. We do not need all of this to do what I'm going to show you how to do. You're not going to have the vector button, but you're going to have the image button and the true type font. What I want you to do is to click on the true type font. That font, this will allow you to use a font from your computer. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to type the word L and I'm going to use the JP Sporty T Condense. I'm going to press OK. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to stretch this out so that you could see what I am doing. I'm going to ensure that I am doing the right size. I'm also going to pull it over a little bit because remember, we're going to put something else here. All right, now that you have your letter, what I want you to do, I want you to still being in create mode, you're going to go up to your A. This is where you could use a BX font. You could use a font that comes with the software to create this. So I'm going to click on the A. And if you look over here on your properties channel to your right, you're going to see text that comes up. I'm going to type the word loved. Okay. And I'm going to select a font, a BX font. Now the BX fonts are the fonts that you see that has a machine needle point beside it. So I'm gonna click on this one and I'm okay with this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to come out of create mode, or you could, with the font created, you could go up here where you see this arrow. This is the counterclockwise 90-degree. You're going to click on it. When you click on it, you are going to position the font where you want it to go. Okay? You decide where you want to put that font. Let me see if I can go up a little bit bigger with this font. Yeah, that's maybe too big. All right, let me bring it down here. All right, so that is okay with me. I also don't want to chop out too much of it, so you have to position this where you want it to go. All right, so this is what we have. Now, when you have this, what I want you to do, I want you to go back into create mode, okay? And you are going to go to this little icon right here where it says draw, and you're going to draw with points. Now, drawing with points is you're just outlining what you want to be included in your design. All right. So if I go here, I click on draw with points. All right. When you click on it, you're going to see a little T and a circle that comes up. That's just telling you when I start drawing with points, I'm going to make curves. In this case, you are not going to make curves because if you notice, these are all sharp points. These are all sharp areas. So what you're going to do, you are going to either use the cusp or you could do straight lines. I'm going to use cusp for this design. To get a cusp, what you're going to do, you're going to hold down your shift key while you draw these points. Okay, so you're going to hold down your shift key. I'm holding down my shift key and I want you to notice what happens. I'm letting go my shift key. You'll see that there's just a circle. If I hold down my shift key, you're going to see a circle with a line through it. It means that I'm drawing sharp points. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start from this sharp point right here and I'm going to just right click. In other words, not right click, left click. I'm still holding down my shift key. I'm going to left click. Up here, I'm going to go to this point, left click. Go here, left click, left click. And you're just going to left click all the way. Why? Because you're making sharp points. You could also hold on your control key. If I hold on my control key, you're going to see that it's going to make perfectly straight lines. Okay, you can also do that. So I'm going to hold down my control key and I'm going to make these lines perfectly straight. You can do that if you want, or you could hold down your shift key. Either one will work. Okay, so I'm making these points. When you reach to the point where it comes to the BX font that you're working with, what I want you to do, I want you to hold down again that shift key and not at the exact point where that BX font starts. You're going to start maybe about a little bit down and you're going to hold down your shift key. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to make points all around this letter right here. The word loved, I'm going to start drawing curved points. So I'm not holding down my shift. I'm not holding down my control key. I'm going to make curved points. So all you're doing, you're just going around this area. See that? You notice? I'm just clicking and I'm not clicking too close. Right here, I could make a cusp, right? Because I want it to be kind of sharp right there. You see? And then I'm gonna do curves again. Right here, I'll do a cusp. And I'm just gonna keep going around. I'll backspace. If you make a mistake, you could backspace. I could go in here with a cusp, right? And I'm just gonna keep outlining. This is a curve, curve. I'm gonna make this a cusp. I'm gonna keep going, curve, curve, curve. Right here, I'm gonna make a curve. And then I said, okay, this looks good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to go up, right? I'm going to go up to this icon and I'm going to close it up. You see that? So now I have made that shape. You see that? That looks really good. And if you look over here on my objects property, you'll see that we've created that L and we have created space around the L, around the word love in order to get that satin stitch. And that's what we want. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on that L, right? The one that we have created. And I'm going to go up here where it says run. So you have the run stitch, this one, it looks like a dashed line. You're going to click on it. Now I have successfully created a run stitch. Now I am going to click on color down at my properties. I'm going to change it to another color because I don't like black. And I'm going to go back to my properties where you see run. And I'm going to ensure that that is a single run that is 2.5 millimeters. That is going to be your tap down stitch. Then you are going to go to this bow and you're going to tie it entry and tie it exit because we don't want this to unravel on us. All right, this one that we have used to draw the line, we don't need it anymore. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and delete it. All right, so this is what we're going to have. So I'm going to click now on that design. The first one, the L, the run stitch. I'm going to go up here where you're going to see copy. And then the icon beside it, it's going to be the paste. You're going to paste it. Okay, so now we have two L's. They are the same color, but we don't want that. So I'm gonna click on color at my properties. I'm going to change it to another color because this is how you tell your machine that it needs to stop stitching. This will be your tack down stitch. For my tack down stitch, I need it to be a bean stitch, right? 3 passes is good. I'm gonna go over to tie at entry and exit and ensure that that is selected. The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back to my objects property. I'm going to ensure that that run is selected. I'm going to copy it again and I'm going to paste it. Now you see that another one is selected, but instead of a run stitch, I'm going to go up to my stitch right here and I'm going to make it a satin stitch. Now looking at the properties of this satin stitch, I'm going to look at my design right here, right? And I'm going to look at it, I'm going to see, is it too close to my word loved? It looks okay to me. We'll see that this is has a width of 3.5 millimeter. You could try to take it up a little bit more, especially if you're gonna use a sequin. I brought it up to 4 millimeters. This is what it's gonna look like. That looks really good. Remember, you have to change your color because you need your machine to stop. So I'm gonna change it to a turquoise and I'm going to press OK. Now we're going to ensure that we tie at entry and exit. Okay, that's important. So you're going to go over here where it says tie at entry and exit. You want the machine not to allow your stitches to come unravel, and then you're going to go to the underlay property. Right now we have edge run and parallel. I'll take off zigzag for now. It just depends on what you're going to use to do yours. And guess what, guys, this is the final result. I mean, if you did yours, if you did your own knockout and you find that this, if you got too close, right, you can always go ahead and adjust the points, or you could take your word loved and just scoot it over just a little bit just to give it some space in between the letters. But mine is fine and it's okay. Let me know what you think of this tutorial and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys. Guys, I'm so happy that you enjoyed that video. But my ask, remember to share it, remember to like it, remember to do all those things. Also, I would like to invite you to my school community where I teach many more digitizing videos, many more digitizing different items. I teach hatch, I teach embrilliance, and I also teach Silhouette Studios Business Edition for rhinestone. So if that is something you are interested in, I'm going to put the link in the description box, and I'm also going to make it the first pinned comment in the comment section. So I'll see you on the inside and I'll see you then. Bye bye.